Yeah, we had a lot of exercises actually. The station commander was very keen on tachyvals and evaluations. We had one tachyval a year, tactical evaluation, where a team would come unannounced to spring an exercise on us, a wartime exercise, pretending we're going to war. One exercise I do remember was tachyval, and I think it was probably 1982. Anyway, I got airborne from Bimbrook, and it was one of those days when it was gloopy. You know, you get an anticyclone and all the shit's trapped underneath. Sorry about the language, perhaps I shouldn't say things like that.
Don't worry about it.
Right, all underneath, and it got worse and worse. So we eventually diverted to Conisbee, and we worked from there. And the next day or the day after, I forget, because these went on for about 5 days, these exercises. We got out of Conisbee, two of us do an exercise mission, and we said, Conisbee now red, you diverted to Lucas. So we're on our way to Lucas under GCI control, and GCI said there's a target coming towards you at low level. The cloud bases, or the cloud tops, are 5,000 feet. Cloud base, we don't know. Tops are 5,000 feet. And I can see this cloud below us. So will you intercept? So I thought, okay, right. So got it on radar and started drifting down with my number 2 behind me like that. There's a chap called Mike Hall, who's my boss actually, drifting down and looking at trying to get a good pickup on this aircraft because it was intermittent. And I entered the cloud, which I knew was at 5,000 feet. And I looked at the altimeter and it was saying 100 feet. So I immediately pulled up, and number 2 is saying, pull up, pull up. And what had happened was the cloud tops weren't 5,000 feet. They had been, but underneath that was a layer at 500 feet. And GCI, you can't see the weather on the radar, of course. It had been reported at 5,000 feet. It was at 500 feet. I didn't check the altimeter enough going down because I was concentrating on the radar. And I don't know how close I came to the sea with that, but that was another. We pulled up and diverted to Lucas and then went to the bar, and that was all right then. But that was another scary one. But again, what I said earlier on, if an incident happens in an airplane, it happens instantly. So I didn't have time to get frightened with that. I'm out of it. Fine, it's gone away. The Arctic Circle one went on for a long time. That's why it was really, really scary.
Yeah, I can imagine. If you only see 100 feet on your altimeter, it's going to get the heart pumping a little bit, and at least you've got enough room.
Yeah, it did. I didn't have time for that. All I did was did that. Snapped up. There's a friend of mine who got in a similar situation, lost control at night, and he found himself going through something like that. Almost wasn't vertical, but going steep up, and he pulled hard. He actually pulled 13G. This is on a Lightning. I'm not going to mention his name. This is another time actually. Pulled 13G, and they got back, and the airplane was